In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. All of us love our children too much. That's quite natural. Now, some of us, apart from loving their children, they do take care of the training as well. They love their children, but they don't spoil their children by the excessive pampering and not by training them, not by teaching them what is good, what is bad for them, what is right, what is wrong for them. So, loving the children, that is really fine. It is essential for our child and for we ourselves as well. But as for the excessive pampering is concerned, I think it spoils the children. Not restricting them to the good activities only, rather allowing them to say and to do whatever they want to, whatever comes to their mind, allowing them to gratify and to fulfill their whims. That is really destructive, destructive without exaggeration, for their own life as well as for the people who are very close to them, for the parents as well, for the sisters and brothers, for the everyone else. Our today's talk is not about the training of the children, rather it is about we ourselves. Many of us, many of us, they don't love themselves. Why don't they do that? Because they think that I could not succeed at many of the places. These people are of the view that I have failed, and I have kept failing at many of the places. So, for that reason, due to all of those failures, I don't deserve any sort of love at all. I should not love myself. I have not done reasonably good for myself. The decisions I have taken were not right enough. So, for that all reason, I don't deserve any sort of love at all. I don't deserve any sort of love at all. This is really bad attitude. This is really a bad attitude. Whatever we are because of the physiology we were born in, and particularly the kind of circumstances we got, the kind of situation we were born and brought up in. Because the early few years in the life of a child are very important. So, as for the early few years of our life were concerned, these were totally out of our control. These were totally out of our control. So, actually, those few years have shaped our personalities. Those few years have shaped our psyche, our mind, our attitudes. Though it does not mean that we shouldn't have reformed ourselves, improved ourselves. We must have done that. there would be certain failures in that respect as well. Dear friends, we need to forgive ourselves. We need to forgive others. Because unless and until we don't forgive ourselves and to others as well, we are actually carrying the burden directly upon our mind. If at all we have done something wrong with someone else, unfortunately, there is every need to go and seek the sincere apology. If they are not willing to do that, we should present, we should make the compensation. We must show our willingness to do the compensation. Dear friends, that is really important. That we should start loving ourselves. Although some of the people, not only that they love themselves, rather they are seen in the self-indulgence. They are seen in the self-indulgence. Self-indulgence is something really bad. Self-indulgence is something really bad. Rather, it is quite destructive, equal to the addictions. We must not fall into the addiction. Self-indulgence is as destructive as any sort of addiction. So there must be a kind of discipline. There must be a kind of self-discipline in our lives. And it is this self-discipline actually which will make us stay away and steer clear of the destructive activities otherwise we might have fallen in. So dear friends, loving ourselves, forgiving ourselves, accommodating, accepting all the dirts, all the shortcomings, all the inadequacies we are having in we ourselves. We need to accept we ourselves as we are. Though from now onward we must start reforming ourselves, becoming a better person for we ourselves, for our family members, for our loved ones, and even for the rest of the people, the strangers as well. Dear friends, do love yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. Learning to forgive oneself, that is something really essential. Unless and until we do that, we will not be able to experience, to enjoy the peace of mind. We must forgive any and every shortcoming, any and every inadequacy we were having in ourselves. After all, nobody is perfect, and everyone else is a product of the circumstances. So, forgiving ourselves as well as forgiving other people It is as important as any other thing, or even more important, because no peace of mind, no pleasure, no happiness can be experienced and enjoyed unless and until unless and until we do go through all of this. Please accept yourself as you are. That is the only way to become a successful and to happy human being. That is the only way to experience the peace of mind. Thank you.